As the veil falls, we find ourselves not in a quiet home of laughter and prayer, but on a Thanksgiving night where peace gave way to panic. In 1942, and while the world was at war abroad, the city of Phoenix would soon find its own battlefield in the street. This is the Thanksgiving that ended in gunfire and silence, and you're watching A Veil of Crime. It was Thanksgiving, November 26, 1942, and the desert air was cool. Phoenix was alive with the sound of celebrations and the sighs of soldiers on leave. Men from the 364th Infantry Regiment, an all-black unit stationed nearby. They had fought for their country, worn its uniform with pride, but back home, they were still denied seats at its tables. Segregation shadowed every corner, even on a day meant for gratitude. As the evening wore on, two MPs approached a group of soldiers outside a downtown tavern. What began as a routine inquiry became a heated argument. Witnesses would later disagree on who struck first, but one thing is certain. Harsh words became shoves, and a shove became shots. Panic swept the streets. Soldiers scattered. Rumors flashed through the barracks. "They're arresting our men. They shot one of us." Within an hour, dozens of armed servicemen poured back into town, some seeking justice, others seeking simply answers. The city erupted. Gunfire echoed through Phoenix's Black District. 3 men would die before dawn, and many others were wounded. Cars overturned, lights shattered. Chaos swept through the neighborhood already strained by wartime tension. Military police, city officers, and frightened civilians took cover as the sound of rifles broke Thanksgiving stillness. When order was finally restored, more than 100 black soldiers were in custody, accused of mutiny, rebellion, and worse. By morning, the newspapers spoke softly, too softly. With the nation at war, the government could not allow the image of racial violence within its own ranks to spread. Trials followed behind closed doors. Some soldiers were punished harshly, others quietly discharged. The names of the dead were never given front-page mourning. The city of Phoenix swept its blood-stained Thanksgiving under the rug of wartime secrecy. Thanksgiving is meant for peace, for gathering and gratitude, but in 1942, the feast was served with fear. The soldiers who survived carried their scars in silence, forgotten between the lines of history. Their story reminds us, when a nation hides its wounds, they can never truly heal. If you've walked through the shadows with us tonight, let your light remain. Subscribe to A Veil of Crime, where forgotten voices still whisper, and the veil never truly closes.